And good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2013 National Team Development Games presented by Shock Doctor. Alongside Derek Raymond, I'm Tom Monfoletto. We'll be bringing you the coverage of both games today. The first game will be between Team Red and Team Silver, and then at 11 o'clock, it'll be the blue team versus the white team. Portions of today's game brought to you by Shock Doctor, Cutters, Rydell, and Marriott. Some of the best young players across the country have assembled here at Cressy Field on the campus of UMass Dartmouth. They've been through a week of some excellent training under some of the greatest coaches from across the country. We have over 50 college and high school coaches working with these players throughout the week. Some of the colleges represented by some of the coaches include Duke University, Harvard University, MIT, Bowdoin, Kutztown University, UMass Dartmouth, Anna Maria College, Wagner, and Pace University. So the kids have been competing all week in competitions, 7-on-7s, what they call a jamboree, which is sort of like a full pad goal line scrimmage. All kinds of individual drills and team drills, and they've been getting better each and every day, and it's all led up to today. So the red team will take on the silver team in the first matchup today. The captains for the red team: DeAndre Wallace, Derek Dressler, Michael Kay, and Dwayne Haskins Jr., the captains for the silver team, are Josh Johnson, Jordan Edwards, Kayrie Callie, and Reese Forrest. The flag bearer for the red team as they come out and take the field here is George Brooks. And the silver team waits to come out onto the field. Jordan Jefferson will be the flag bearer for the silver team. Some notable alumni have come through here, the USA football program. Most notably, David Wilson, now a part of the New York Giants. He went to Virginia Tech. Aaron Dobson went on to play at Marshall, and then for the New England Patriots. Ode Abushi for the New York Jets, attended the University of Virginia. Jordan Poyer for the Philadelphia Eagles, went to Oregon State. And Shamarko Thomas went to Syracuse and then on to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Some of the college players that have been part of the USA football development games: Todd Gurley, standout running back for Georgia, starting quarterback for the Stanford Cardinal, Kevin Hogan, Jordan Lynch for Northern Illinois, Stephon Tuitt of Notre Dame, George Atkinson of Notre Dame, Jackson Shipley of Texas, Joe Bergeron of Texas, Ty Montgomery of Stanford, Wayne Lyons of Stanford, Alex Carter of Stanford, Keel Frazier, the quarterback at Auburn, and Devin Funchess, the tight end at Michigan. So some outstanding players here represented here at USA Football, and we're looking at some of the future stars of this great sport. And as we take a step aside for the national anthem, we'll show you a video on the new initiative that USA Football is taking called Heads Up Football. 30 yards.
Again, no live punting here. They just move them back 30 yards if they elect.
Yep. A little more juice in this stadium. People are starting to wake up a little bit as the clock strikes 9:45.
Awfully hot for 9:45.
Looks like Marco Campos out of Grand Prairie, Texas, from Fellowship Academy, is in at quarterback for Team Silver. Will be in the gun as well. Both teams electing to go with the shotgun, becoming more and more prevalent throughout the country. Trips to his left.
Low snap.
Low snap there, and the give is to, looks like Michael St. Louis in the backfield. Brought down almost immediately. In on the tackle is number 94, Dylan Daniels, in at defensive tackle for the red team out of Crowley, Texas, Crowley High School.
He got stood up awfully early, but he kept his feet moving and was able to get 3.
Yeah, it was a decent chunk of yardage here, and it seems like Silver's always on their side, the right side of the 50, and the opposite, quite the opposite for the red team. And the red team has sort of a bend but don't break approach here, it seems, in the first half.
Yeah, after a slow start for Silver, they've really been able to start putting it together. Trips again on the left side.
Campos, bubble screen. Looks like that's Callie, and that's a great play by Jared Maiden. Jared Maiden from Rowlett, Texas, Sash High School.
Man, he's fast.
Jared, his brothers Jalen and James, both a part of USA football. James just made the U19 team. So their mother has been from Canton to Austin, Texas, and now up to UMass Dartmouth, all over the place to see her kids play. And they've all done a fantastic job, and that was textbook.
He is
textbook defensive play by Jared Maiden.
Fast.
Looks like there's a timeout on the field. Red team will take another timeout. Just want to remind you that this game is brought to you by Shock Doctor. And also Cutters. Shock Doctor providing some of the accessories, some of the performance gear here worn by some of the players. Some of the padded girdles, padded shirts. Go to shockdoctor.com. You can see all of the products that they sell there. They have wrist guards, elbow guards, knee braces, all kinds of injury prevention, new age technology gear.
And Cutter's the official glove of USA football, and they really do need him today. It's probably pushing 90 right now.
Yeah.
For 10. What time is it? Is it 10 yet? 9:47. 90 degrees out.
Feels great in this press box, though, I got to tell you. Got a nice breeze, got a fan. So no score, 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the first half. Be 3rd and long for Team Silver. Campos in at quarterback. Campos has 2 receivers split out to each side. One of them, Brandon Morrissey, who had that big catch in the beginning of the game, is in the slot, and he is running open. But Campos rolling to his right. Looks like he's going to throw it away at the last second. And there's a flag on the play. Could be pass interference, but that was actually a pretty prudent play there by Campos, who decided to get rid of it before being sacked and tried to make something out of it at the end. So let's see what the flag is for. Initial reaction could be pass interference on the red team or holding.
Yeah, it's going to be holding.
So it'll be defensive holding. I believe that's an automatic first down. So red team being hampered a little bit by penalties here in the first half. Well, they'll mark it off here. Great pressure on the play being applied by the defensive line of the red team, mainly Ezra Rice out of Patterson, New Jersey, chasing down Campos.
And that's really deflating for a defense after excellent pressure and forcing the quarterback to show his hand here.
Right. It was fourth down. It was going to force a 4th down as well.
That's right.
Fuck it up, money. Let's go. Take a timeout till we get it right, baby.
Be a timeout taken again on the field. I'll tell you that the uniforms here being provided by Rydell. Uniforms, helmets, all being provided by Rydell. Rydell with their new line of uniforms here. There's a red, a silver, a blue, and a white. And the red coaches are seemingly pretty upset about something on the field. But we'll come back. It's 1st and 10 now from the 35-yard line.
After the defensive holding.
And the give is to St. Louis, who finds a bit of a seam, but DeAndre Wallace lowers his shoulder. And my goodness, can that kid hit. Also helped out on the play by Alex Stevenson. Stevenson, linebacker out of Malibu, California, attends Malibu High School. It's great just looking over the roster and seeing some of the states where some of these players are represented all over the country. Literally coast to coast. DeAndre Wallace can finish a tackle. 2nd down and 8, ball on the 33-yard line. Just over 4 minutes to go in the first half. 3 receivers to the right of Campos. Sharif Everett. No, is that still St. Louis? St. Louis still in the game. And the give is to St. Louis again. Cuts it up, and he is brought down immediately. That's Nobile. And also, that was
Rice get in there again?
I think so. I think Rice helped out.
He's coming off the field holding his wrist.
Tony Talbert also on the play. But Nobile making his presence known here out of Brick, New Jersey. He is a rising sophomore. He's only going to be a sophomore next year. Look out. Campos back to pass. He's got Brandon Morrissey. Great catch and a better move. Cuts it upfield, and he'll be brought down on the play by number 42, Alex Stevenson. But a great play by Brandon Morrissey. Morrissey, a big receiver. Great hands and great positioning after he caught the ball to be able to make a move immediately and get 5 or 6 extra yards.
Excellent awareness. Able to turn, get another 5.
Derek Dressler entering the game for Team USA after that big sack that he had in the first quarter. 3 minutes to go here in the first half. We have Morrissey and Kyrie to the right of Campos on the short side of the field. Let's see if they go there. First and long. And the give is to St. Louis. St. Louis cuts it up, finds a seam, very shifty. Great gain on the play. Great gain on first down, brought down again by Tony Talbert. Tony Talbert having a decent drive as far as making tackles goes.
Finally having a little bit of success on that handoff.
Yeah, getting some great space there. Offensive line creating some great angles for him to run through. It'll be 2nd and 5 now. Again, you have that combination of Morrissey and Kyrie on the right. Then you have Yush Smith spread out to the left. And that's St. Louis again on the carry, brought down by Tony Talbert. It's his 3rd tackle of the drive. Alex Stevenson helping out as well. Be 3rd and short. Be 3rd and about 4. About a yard on the play.
Silver's had all the opportunities here in this first half to score.
Yeah, but the red team really has been able to bear down when they needed to and be able to make some big stops. We got 2 receivers slotted out to either side for Campos. Marco Campos out of the Fellowship Academy. Back to pass, bubble screen to Morrissey again. Plants his right foot, makes a guy miss, and he'll pick up the first down. Another great play by the receiver, Brandon Morrissey. He's taken down by Dylan Daniels.
That's a well-designed play. I mean, those bubble screens haven't been a huge success, but you put another receiver out there to block, you'll be able to get that 3-4 yards that you need to get a first down.
Yeah, how about Dylan Daniels, defensive tackle, making that play all the way on the sideline.
Okay, best opportunity so far. Full set of downs.
Yep, and we have press coverage on the outside. The give to Lewis again. Lewis, a great move, but Alex Stevenson again on the tackle. Between Stevenson and Talbert.
What a stout line.
Made almost all of the tackles. Looks like we have another timeout here, so we'll talk this over with 45 seconds to go in the half. We'll go back over the rules here. It's official NFHS rules. There are no special teams. Teams start with the football on their 35-yard line at the beginning of the game, halftime, and following a touchdown. The extra points go if a team were to score here. There's no score yet. But you can go for 1 from 5 yards out. You can go from 2 from 10 yards out. And then overtime, each team will have a possession. You start at the 10-yard line, and you go from there. 150 players in attendance this week. They were selected from 10 regional development camps that were held during the spring. Based on their skill, their character, their coachability, how they handle themselves, a team of scouts then evaluates them at these regional development camps, and they select the 150 players that are able to come to the development camps. Throughout the week, they had some individual training. They did some team competitions. They did some 7-on-7, a lot of drill work. And then the coaches drafted these 4 teams, I believe yesterday or the day before. And now we have them. So Campos under center now. St. Louis still in at running back. Be 2nd and 2. Campos with the sneak. Offensive line providing a bit of a push. Ryan Casey holding him back. It's a great play by Casey. the mammoth defensive lineman for the red team. As 20 seconds tick down off the clock, it's 3rd and 2. Might try a sneak again as Campos is under center. Campos takes a snap. Now he goes to the right, and he is stopped, I think, before the goal line. So it's like the silver team's either got to get back on the ball or call a timeout. As 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is the end of the first half. The red team once again making a huge red zone stop. And look at Stevenson, look at Talbert. These teams fired up. It's been all defense here in the first half.
On the sideline here, those coaches were jumping up and down, going nuts. They were excited to be able to stop. I mean, the silver team had 4 downs and 4 yards, and they couldn't convert.